Give the warmest of welcomes to your host for North America's 50 Best Restaurants 2026, Lauren Scala.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to North America's 50 Best Restaurants 2026, sponsored by San Pellegrino and Acqua Panna. From what I've heard, it sounds like y'all had a good time at the cocktail reception. It is an absolute honor to be back again with 50 Best, and for those that don't know me, I am a TV reporter in New York City, and I've covered New York's vibrant restaurant scene for about 2 decades now. I'm excited to see so many familiar faces in the audience from back home and from Las Vegas in September. We had a good time last year, didn't we? Yeah. Well, that's because you guys were such an amazingly gracious audience, and tonight I kindly ask you again to gas each other up, celebrate yourselves and those around you, because we are here to have a good time. I do want to take a quick moment to recognize all of you. You have worked tirelessly at your craft if you were in this room tonight. There are countless restaurants in North America, and you are the 50 best. Can we get a little commotion for that honor? We are so thrilled to celebrate the second edition of North America's 50 Best Restaurants and to be here in New Orleans for the first time. We hope you have all had time to explore the incredible food, drink, and music scene here in the Big Easy. Thank you to everyone for joining us at the Sheraton Hotel from all across North America, and a warm welcome to those of you watching from around the world via the live stream. We very much hope you enjoy the show. 50 Best aims to bring people together through food, uniting chefs and restaurateurs, producers, partners, media friends, and lovers of food. 50 Best believes that gastronomic cross-border collaboration leads to greater cultural understanding and that we can all act as a positive force in the world of food and hopefully society as a whole. Here is a short film to give you all a taste of what 50 Best is all about.
50 Best is more than a ranking. It's a celebration of the human spirit. A testament to the power of hospitality, of welcoming and nurturing. It's about forging connections, fostering creativity, and rejoicing in moments that linger in the memory long after the plates are cleared. But what does it take to be the best? It takes skill, but also the audacity to dream. It's having the courage to pursue flavors, techniques, and concepts that captivate hearts and minds. Creating a culture of teamwork and respect, and expressing talent with integrity and care. Connecting with diners on a deeper level, feeding the senses and surpassing expectations. It's about an unwavering commitment to excellence. So why not join us to experience the best?
Before we reveal the ranking and hand out special awards this evening, we would love to say thank you to 50 Best's wonderful partners for their valued support. The lineup is on the big screen, and grazie mille to the award's headline partner and longtime supporter, San Pellegrino and Acqua Panna. We are also hugely grateful to our host destination partner, New Orleans & Company. Let's see a bit more of this wonderful city. We wouldn't have a list without the Regional Academy of 300 voters, the anonymous experts who create this ranking. So a huge thank you to them. And an enormous thank you must also go to our 8 Academy chairs across the region of North America. They are Adrian Bridgebassi, Leslie Chesterman, Lindsay C. Green, Mike Jordan, Virginia Miller, Nika Nurse, Jamila Robinson, and Renee Suen. I hope you've all been posting on social media, and we want to see a lot more of it tonight. So I'm going to ask that you please continue to post your pictures and videos, but be sure to use these hashtags so that we can share in your moment of joy. One is hashtag North America's 50 Best, and the other is hashtag 50 Best Restaurants, please. It is nearly time to take you all through the countdown from number 50 to number 1, with some special awards along the way. As we have some new faces in the crowd this evening, a quick reminder of the rules. When your restaurant is announced in the countdown, please stay where you are, let the spotlight find you, stand, take a bow, and enjoy the applause. Stay standing long enough to spot yourself on this screen. Give everyone a wave, and then please take your seat once again. If you win one of the special awards, whether as an individual or on behalf of your restaurant, you will be invited to come up onto the stage to collect your trophy. So you come up these stairs right in front of me, and you have your photo taken on the stage right here. There's actually a mark for you, and I will show you if you forget. There will be no speeches, so come on up, enjoy your moment, blow your kisses, and then kindly return to your seat. Yeah. We want to get to the after party, right? Yeah, because you'll be pleased to know that when this is over, we have an after party for you where we had cocktails before the show. So just 2 flights down. All right, are we ready? I am. Let's go. Before the countdown, we begin with the first of our special awards this evening. The award is the One to Watch Award, which recognizes a rising star restaurant in the region, which is not yet on North America's 50 Best Restaurants list, but that 50 Best believes has the potential to be in the future. Let's take a closer look at the winning restaurant.
I think it's endlessly important to be connected to your ingredients. It's about being in tune with the cycles of nature and trying to find the right times to celebrate them and the right times to capture them. And if you capture them right at the right time, how do you preserve them and how do you keep them lasting throughout the year on your menu? What makes our cooking style unique here at Wild Weed is we try to focus on a new Midwestern palate and define it into something using the landscape of incredible ingredients in our region. We get our ingredients from a lot of local producers. We work with some incredible bakers at El Camino, and we also work with Perch Farm for a lot of seasonal vegetables and whole pigs and chickens for our signature dish. Creativity is the root of what we do here. We built this place to truly have fun with it. Pulling together great hospitality, incredible ingredients, strong technique, and vibrant flavors. My wife and I wanted to open a restaurant. It was going to take a long time to get there. Who would have thought weekly pop-up would turn into the One to Watch Award for North America's 50 Best? Can't believe we are where we are now. What's next for Wild Weed is we're going to continue to utilize some of the best ingredients in our region and create some of the most expressive plates available.
The One to Watch Award 2026 goes to Wild Weed. Come on up to the stage, Chef David and Lydia. Congratulations. Well done there. That tortelli dish looks amazing. Huge congratulations once again. And so we begin. It is time to start the countdown of North America's 50 Best Restaurants 2026. At number 50, We're kicking things off with the first of 18 new entries to the list this evening. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, congratulations to Diane's Place. This much talked about Minneapolis restaurant from pastry chef Diane Moa is a refined, quietly ambitious dining destination where traditional Hmong flavors are reimagined through a contemporary lens. Next up at number 49, we're off to Los Angeles. It's Cato. Chef John Yao turns out some of the finest and most individual plates in North America, with sommelier Ryan Bailey's drinks program complementing the kitchen at every turn. At number 48, we have the first in a run of new entries, and this one marks our first visit to Canada. From Collingwood, Ontario, well done to The Pine. Housed in a converted gas station, this is the passion project of husband and wife team Jeremy and Cassie Austin and charts the couple's travels around China. At number 47, we are staying in Canada with another new entry. From British Columbia's Whistler, congratulations to Wild Blue. A must-visit for outdoor enthusiast tourists and locals alike, Chef Alex Chen serves a menu centered around sustainable Pacific Northwest fare, in particular, sparklingly fresh seafood. At number 46, it is back to LA with another new entry. A massive round of applause for Somni. Somni ranks among North America's most exclusive and decorated restaurants. The name of Barcelona-born chef Aitor Sabala's restaurant means dream in Catalan, and if you dine there, you'll immediately understand why. At number 45, we are staying in California, but heading to San Francisco. Give it up for new entry, Sons and Daughters. This temple of new Nordic cooking from British chef Harrison Chaney is proof that the Scandi ideals of seasonality, fermentation, and minimalism can stand out in sun-soaked San Francisco. At number 44, which is also the winner of one of our special awards, the Sustainable Restaurant Award. This accolade is open to any restaurant that's on North America's 50 Best Restaurant ranking. The establishments that enter are subject to an independent audit by 50 Best partner, the Sustainable Restaurant Association, who assesses each restaurant's approach to holistic sustainability from staff to structure and sourcing. The trailblazing chef of this restaurant has always prioritized ethical sourcing, and it's the first restaurant in the US to be certified plastic-free with no single-use plastics on site. For tailoring sustainability initiatives to local surroundings in San Francisco, the Sustainable Restaurant Award 2026 goes to Atelier Cren. Dominique, please dance. Congratulations. Congratulations, Chef Dominique and the team. You continue to raise the bar. Okay, back to the list and back in with another new entry. At number 43, we head to New York for the first time tonight. Let's make some noise for Gramercy Tavern. Opened in 1994 by Danny Meyer, Gramercy Tavern has achieved so many accolades that almost everyone has heard about the dining room's coveted prefix menu, overseen by executive chef Michael Anthony. At number 42, from Washington, D.C., it's another new entry to the list. It's Pasquale. Yeah, high fives, I like that. From Matt Conroy and Mexico City-born Isabel Cos, Pasquale is a fire-focused Mexican restaurant with exacting standards. The name is a fitting tribute to San Pasquale, the patron saint of cooks and kitchens. Okay, taking its place at number 41, we are back in New York with another new entry. Congratulations to Sema. A haven of hyper-regional South Indian cuisine, particularly from chef Vijay Kumar's native Tamil Nadu, this sought-after spot is unapologetic about staying true to the region's bold and spicy dishes. Now, let's take a pause in the countdown to announce another special award. This is North America's Best Sommelier Award, sponsored by Vic Wines. To present the trophy, please welcome to the stage Head of Marketing and Sales at Vic Wines, Andrea Garcia. A passionate professional bringing the fun to wine with the perfect name for the job, the winner presides over one of the most formidable cellars in the U.S. with around 15,000 bottles. But it's not just about the numbers. What sets this person apart is his commitment to making wine accessible and enjoyable. The winner of North America's Best Sommelier Award 2026, sponsored by Vic Wines, is Aldo Som. Another well-deserved recognition for Aldo. Can you believe it? We're already down 10 restaurants. All right, well, next up at number 40 on the list, we're taking a trip to Philadelphia. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In an intimate dining room with stained glass windows and velvet banquettes, Chef Chad Williams pours his resume and heritage into a thoughtful, lively tasting menu. At number 39, we have another new entry from New York. Please put your hands together for Tatiana by Kwame Onwuachi. You guys gotta beat that. That's a lot of volume. A fine dining spot without stiffness, Tatiana is a cool contemporary and high energy. Matching the unbridled joy of its dishes, there's a party-like atmosphere that's hard to resist. In at number 38, we are staying in New York, and it's another new entry to the list. Well done to Teresi. Teresi may be an Italian restaurant, but it's simultaneously as New York as can be. A tangle of contradictions, it's playful yet precise, traditional yet modern, and showy yet stylish. Next on the list, at number 37, join us in celebrating Washington, D.C.'s Dogon by Chef Kwame Onwuachi. In 2024, restaurateur, author, and celebrity chef Kwame Onwuachi opened Dogon to showcase and honor bold cuisine that pulls from his Nigerian, Jamaican, Trinidadian, and Creole roots. On to number 36. We are back to New York for Karima. This intimate restaurant honors Chef Fidel Caballero's heritage through a modern lens, drawing on inspiration from the Chihuahuan Desert and the culinary traditions of Juarez and El Paso, with nods to Asia and Europe. At number 35, we have another new entry, and it's our first visit of the evening to Vancouver, Canada for Anna Lena. Headed by Chef Mike Robbins, this informal fine dining spot oozes warmth, whimsy, and comforting nostalgia from the narrative-driven plates it serves to the collectibles on the shelves. For number 34, we have another Canadian new entry. From Montreal, congratulations to Sabayon. This restaurant feels like you're spending an evening at your favorite couple's house. Pastry chef extraordinaire Patrice Demers cooks, sommelier Marie-Josée Baudouin provides the drinks, and both take on the role of host. Next on the countdown at number 33, we're heading back to San Francisco. Huge well done to Bennu. Chef Corey Lee's soul roots show up in his East Meets West cooking, where innovation and bold flavors are met with restraint. His tasting menus are centered around San Francisco and its rich cosmopolitanism. In at number 32, let's hear it for Providence. Stepping into Providence is like being enveloped in a Lux abalone shell. The chef-owner duo, Michael Cimarusti and Donato Poto, run a tight ship. For the past 2 decades, they have made Providence the poster child of LA fine dining. We have a new entry at number 31. From San Diego, huge congratulations go to Addison by William Bradley. William Bradley has held the position of chef director of Addison since its inception in 2006, shaping a menu built entirely around his culinary philosophy of California gastronomy. It is time to take another pause in the countdown for North America's Best Pastry Chef Award, sponsored by Valrhona. To present the trophy, please welcome to the stage USA Director at Valrhona, Maureen Luman. Born in South Korea, our winner moved to France to study at some of the country's finest pastry institutions straight after high school, and trained in acclaimed Parisian restaurants before moving to New York and taking on the role of executive pastry chef at Jungsik. In 2022, she opened her own pastry boutique, Lycée, creating edible works of art. The winner of North America's Best Pastry Chef Award 2026, sponsored by Valrhona, is Eunji Lee. Congratulations once again, Unji. All right. You guys are doing great with the stairs. All right, we are back to the list. All right, we are back to the list. And at number 30, we have a new entry from right here in New Orleans. Congratulations to Akamaya. This love letter to Mexican mariscos is the vision of sisters Ana and Lydia Castro. Opened in 2024, the venture treats Mexican takes on the Gulf's bounty with the same sense of reverence as New Orleans' own storied seafood traditions. In at number 29, we have another new entry from Atlanta. Let's hear it for Aviz. This hyper-seasonal menu from Chef Carl Gorlein features an eclectic array of Alpine-inspired Italian, Swiss, Austrian, and German dishes executed with precision and flair. On to number 28. It's the first visit of the evening to Toronto. Congratulations to Mel. This intimate neighborhood hangout by husband and wife team Ji Young-hoon and Yi Sung-min embodies the spirit of a Japanese izakaya and a Korean bar. At number 27, we are staying in Canada but heading to Montreal. It's Beba. In 2019, brothers Ariel and Pablo Shore opened this fuss-free family restaurant where tradition and pristine ingredients rule as a tribute to their grandmother, Vera, who the family lovingly referred to as Beba. We are on to number 26, and we are off to LA. A huge round of applause, please, for Holbosch. Chef Gilberto Cetina's dishes conjure oceanic summer adventures with zippy flavors and well-considered heat. From aguachiles to tostadas, everything is prepared with conscientiously sourced fish and seafood. It is now time to pause the countdown to announce the Champions of Change Award, sponsored by Illy. The Champions of Change Award recognizes and celebrates unsung heroes who are driving positive action in their communities and creating blueprints for a more inclusive society. To present the Champions of Change Award for 2026, please welcome to the stage the CEO of William Reed, Tracy DeGrusse. Farming wasn't always the focus for John Jones. A talented athlete, he played basketball at college in the US before playing professionally around the world. However, his studies of agriculture and agribusiness at Illinois State University got him interested in bringing his knowledge back to his home of Barbados. The island, along with many Caribbean nations, imports more than 90% of its food, which leaves it extremely vulnerable to food insecurity. Against this backdrop, Jones' mission to increase islanders' access to fresh, locally grown produce and show the island's youth that farming is a viable career option is something of a revolution. The Champions of Change Award 2026, sponsored by Illy, goes to John Jones. Congratulations, John. We are into the top 25. We are halfway through here. We are about to celebrate another new entry to the list, this time from Toronto. It's Edelus. Diners are greeted like old friends at Edelus, where the convivial, frankly delicious, honest cooking is centered around local produce, seafood, and wild mushrooms. Sadly, the team isn't here tonight, but hopefully they're watching live from their restaurant, so let's give them some love. At number 24, from Washington, D.C., congratulations to Moon Rabbit. Love the jacket. Jacket is fabulous. Set in the heart of DC, Chef Kevin Tien's restaurant pays tribute to his heritage as a first-generation Asian American, reimagining Vietnamese food culture through a modern lens. At number 23, we are back in New York. Let's hear it for Aska. This exclusive 10-table restaurant combines a love for nature, Scandinavian influence, and inspiration from the concrete sprawl of Brooklyn to create a unique dining experience. At number 22, from San Francisco, congratulations to Saison. Launched in 2009 as a pop-up, over the past decade, this temple of Californian cuisine has become one of San Fran's most sought-after reservations. At number 21, we are heading to Charleston, South Carolina for Chubby Fish. Locals line up around the block every night for the freshest catches of the day, and that caviar sandwich at Chef James London's Low Country Seafood Hotspot. Before we get into the top 20, let's pause once again for a very special accolade. This is North America's Best Female Chef Award. To present this trophy, please welcome last year's winner, the talented chef pushing boundaries in her bold Thai cooking in Philly, Nook Suntaranan. The winning chef is nothing short of legendary. A tireless campaigner, advocate, and culinary storyteller, she is a defining voice in American food culture. Through her restaurants and social enterprise work, she has solidified her position as one of the region's most important chefs, reimagining and preserving Southern and Black American cuisine for future generations. The winner of North America's Best Female Chef Award 2026 is Mashama Bailey. Well done, Mashama. Well done to Mashama, hugely deserving winner of this special award. Now back to the countdown. At number 20, from right here in New Orleans, it's Emerald's. Since 1990, this quintessentially New Orleans restaurant has been redefining Creole cuisine, cooking up iconic and creative Louisiana plates with heaps of family-run style. At number 19, from the city that never sleeps, congratulations to Penny. A seat at Penny's East Village marble counter is well worth the wait, with pristine ice-cold oysters, clams, and mussels escabeche, stars of the seafood show. At number 18, we are staying in New York for Jungsik. There's no doubt that Chef Jungsik Yim forged a trailblazing path for Korean cooking in North America, and now, 15 years after opening, his eponymous restaurant is still getting its flowers. At number 17, we travel back to Vancouver. Congratulations to Published on Main. Deeply inspired by the seasons, this acclaimed Vancouver tribute to the local landscape creates beautiful plates, always with sustainability in mind. Next up, we have our first Best in Destination award, which means the restaurant is the highest ranked in its particular region of North America. So if this is your restaurant, it means you should come up on the stage to pick up your trophy in just a moment. At number 16, we have the best restaurant in West USA. This restaurant has long been a pioneer of sustainable practices, putting its nearby farm at the center of the dining experience, resulting in truly brilliant Californian cuisine. At number 16 on the list, and the best restaurant in the West USA, congratulations to Single Thread. Congratulations once again to Kyle, Katina, and the whole team. You guys are awesome. Just let me tell you, really. You're gassing each other up just like I asked. Awesome job. Well, before we move on to the rest of the ranking, let's announce an award designed for a special individual. We're talking about the Estrella Dams Chef Choice Award. As mentioned, this is an individual award, and it's the only one that is voted on solely by the chefs on this list, so it is the ultimate peer-voted accolade. To present the award, please welcome to the stage the USA and Canada Marketing Manager at Estrella Dam, Oriol Trias. The winner of this award is an inspiration to countless chefs across North America. He is a bastion of deeply personal cooking with razor-sharp technique and dedicated mentorship, widely regarded by the community to represent the benchmark of modern Korean cuisine in the US. At his now legendary California restaurant, Benu, this chef delivers an exceptional dining experience rooted in purpose and storytelling. The Estrella Dam Chef's Choice Award 2026 goes to Corey Lee. Congratulations, Corey, on winning this very special prize. And now we are back to the ranking. At number 15, please give a round of applause for Le Violon. Since opening in 2024, this Montreal restaurant star has risen fast thanks to its confident cooking, local meets global approach, and warm Canadian hospitality. At number 14, we have a new entry from New York. Well done to Kabawa. A warm Caribbean welcome awaits diners at Kabawa, where Chef Paul Carmichael showcases a distinctly personal menu inspired by his roots in Barbados. At number 13, we are staying in New York. Congratulations to Le Bernardin. A legend of New York's restaurant scene, Le Bernardin continues to set fine dining standards, from impeccable service to precise French cooking and an outstanding wine program. At number 12, it's another entry from the Big Apple. It is Le Veau d'Or. Bringing French bistro cuisine and comfortingly retro interiors, Riyad Nazar and Lee Hansen's reimagining of this classic New York spot makes it a firm favorite in the city. At number 11, we are back in Philadelphia for Kalia. This vibrant expression of Southern Thai culture with what might just be North America's most delicious tom yum is a total gem in Philadelphia's growing dining scene. Before we start the top 10 countdown, it is time for our final individual accolade. This is a Seven Rooms Icon Award 2026. I know that we said no speeches, but we would love for this winner to say a few words. I have a microphone for you right here. To present, please welcome to the stage the Vice President for DoorDash at Seven Rooms, Parisa Sadzadeh. The winner of this award has built a culinary kingdom spanning more than 20 restaurants across the U.S., close to 20 cookbooks, and many hours clocked up in front of the camera as a beloved TV chef. He has made his mark both on home cooks, fellow chefs across the region, and on his adoptive city of New Orleans. That is where he has been reimagining Louisiana cuisine for the past 40 years. The winner of the Seven Rooms Icon Award 2026 is Emeril Lagasse. Congratulations.
I'm absolutely speechless, but thank you so much for this honor. More importantly, thank you all for being here in New Orleans. I hope you all having a good time, because I know I am tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, Emeril, once again on this amazing achievement. Now let's get back to counting down the top 10. Yeah. At number 10, from New York City, it's Cesar. Known for its high-wire precision and impeccable sourcing, the eponymous restaurant from Cesar Ramirez is a sleek, modern temple of world-class produce, seafood, and service. At number 9, we're taking a trip to Quebec City for Tanière Trois. Here, diners can expect to be fully immersed in Quebecois ingredients, warm hospitality, and the province's wild landscapes the moment they step through its password-protected doors. At number 8, We're staying in Canada, but heading back to Toronto. Well done to Quetzal. Stephen Molnar's creative Mexican plates crafted with Canadian ingredients and ambitious agave-led bar program have made Quetzal an ever-popular spot for Toronto's discerning diners. At number 7, moving back to New York, a huge congratulations to Atomix. Love that. Masters of storytelling and heart hands on modern Korean cuisine, JP and Elia Park's thoughtful fine dining experience reimagines their native country's fare with philosophy and grace. At number 6, we have a double award winner. This restaurant is the winner of the Highest Climber Award, sponsored by Lee Kum Kee. This award celebrates the restaurant that has climbed the most numerical places since last year's ranking, so this is the first time we can present this award. Not only that, it's also the best restaurant in Northeast USA. To present the Highest Climber Award, please welcome to the stage the chef de cuisine of 11 Madison Park, Dominique Roy. Cooking at this Washington, D.C. favorite comes from the heart. Inspired by the chef's childhood to his grandparents' kitchen, plates at this acclaimed restaurant are bursting with Palestinian flavor, love, and personality. At number 6, the winner of the Highest Climber Award 2026, sponsored by Lee Kum Kee and the best restaurant in Northeast USA, it's Albi. Congratulations again to Chef Michael Rafiti and the whole team. Okay, can you believe it? We're into the top 5 now. Yeah, at number 5, we have a Best Destination Award. This goes to the best restaurant in East Canada. This Montreal restaurant and wine bar oozes casual brilliance with laid-back creative plates from a celebrated Canadian chef and a natural-leaning wine list curated by one of the region's most esteemed sommeliers. It's Mon Le Pomme. Come to the stage. Congratulations. That's your mark. Congratulations once again to the whole team. At number 4, we are getting close now. We have yet another Best in Destination Award. This award goes to the best restaurant in South USA. This New Orleans restaurant showcases diasporic dining at its best. A beautifully plated family-style menu inspired by West African culinary traditions, crafted using the best seafood from local waters. Congratulations to Dakar Nola. Well done to Serene and Effie. We have reached the podium positions, the top 3. Are you ready? All right, at number 3, this restaurant is the winner of the Art of Hospitality Award and the winner of the Best Restaurant in Central Canada. Let's find out more about the winner of this award.
Restaurant Pro Morissette began as an idea and a vision for a restaurant rooted in the place where it sources its ingredients, sort of like a European style of dining of a carte blanche menu.
We wanted to showcase that there's incredible ingredients and incredible people in this corner of Canada.
Growing for us on the property is just as much about having control over ingredients as being able to experiment and provide feedback directly to the growing team.
They're growing specifically for this restaurant. We write a menu from the ingredients that they say are available each week. That morning, they get brought up to the kitchen, and that's what we serve in the restaurant.
This is where the restaurant starts. We built the garden before there was anything else.
Guests come in here, you can't even believe a carrot could taste like that. And then you get to sit down inside of the restaurant, and you get to try the chef's interpretation of that.
We are so happy to have won the Art of Hospitality Award as part of North America's 50 Best Restaurants 2026.
Hospitality is an opportunity to express gracious humanity, to see people as they are, and to sort of meet them there in a way. Everyone comes from different places and with different experiences, and our goal here is to sort of provide a refuge. Any good, strong team is built on quite a number of people that are working at a really, really high level. It's a young food culture here. The sort of people that we have, curious, empathetic, excited about what's happening around them. They can challenge us with something they're excited about, and I think it creates something that becomes quickly much bigger than the sum of its parts.
You know, what I want Restaurant Pro Morissette to stand for, we have incredible farmers, we have an incredible community around us, and I want to showcase that a restaurant like this can succeed here.
List, and the winner of the Art of Hospitality Award and the Best Restaurant in Central Canada. Huge congratulations to Restaurant Pro Morissette. Congratulations. Let's give it up one more time for Daniel, Eric, and the whole team. We have now reached the top 2. We'll let them sit. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit differently. First, we are going to honor each of these restaurants as winners of their respective Best in Destination awards. So each restaurant will get their chance to come up on stage, receive their trophy, then return to their seats before we go on to announce the number 1, the ultimate winner of the Best Restaurant in North America 2026. They will then come back up to the stage one final time. So, in no particular order, first up we have the Best Restaurant in Midwest USA. The husband and wife team behind this jewel in the Midwest culinary crown are dedicated to their craft, partnering with the best producers across the U.S. to ensure every seasonally focused dish arrives at the table in perfect form. The Best Restaurant in Midwest USA is Smith. Congratulations to John and Karen. Okay. Which leads us now to the Best Restaurant in West Canada. The winner of the Best Restaurant in West Canada is also receiving another special award tonight because it is impressively our final new entry to the list, meaning it is awarded the highest new entry award. This exclusive spot serves not just as a place to experience the bounty of Western Canada's wild terroir, but as a catalyst for conversation about the origins and future of Canadian cuisine. The Best Restaurant in West Canada and the winner of the highest new entry award goes to 8. Stand on the X. Congratulations. Okay. It's one of them. I know the tension is high. So before we announce whether 8 or Smith is the best restaurant in North America 2026, let's quench our thirst with this short message from San Pellegrino and Aqua Panna.
Chef, table 38, 2 people. Service!
A dish is never just a dish. It tells a story. And today, we want to celebrate yours. The story of the vision.
We are the revolution.
The journey. And the talent you bring to the table. A story of dedication, inspiration, and guidance. And your dreams of excellence, togetherness, and passion. Again and again, you bring your best. And today, we are all here to celebrate a story. So, let's all applaud the new 50 Best winners together.
Okay, this is it. To present the award for the Best Restaurant in North America 2026, please welcome to the stage Stefano Marini, President of Americas for San Pellegrino. It is time to reveal the number 1 in the ranking, who will be returning to the stage in just a moment. At number 1, the Best Restaurant in North America 2026, sponsored by San Pellegrino and Aqua Panna, is Smith. Congratulations, John. John, would you like to say a few words? Congratulations.
All right. I'll do my best. Oh, shit. I'll do my best here. Just today, he was telling me I need to take a public speaking class, and I guess I'm a little late to the game. I guess you're supposed to prepare a speech. I did not. But mentally, I always knew that the reason we're here is because of the people around me. It's cliche, but this guy here, my wife, who's at home with our 2 kids, believed in the vision, and it's amazing to watch. You know, I see some of the people that are coming through and coming up, and there's so many people in this audience that when we were opening the restaurant, we're all in the same boat, sort of like dreaming and hoping, and you know, is this even possible to get to this point, or just to open a restaurant in general? So to be standing here today is it's beyond surreal. I don't even know what to say, but thank you for inspiring me. Everyone here, you guys are incredible. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Well done once more to Smith, the best restaurant in North America 2026. And a massive congratulations to all the restaurants ranked number 1 through 50. That's all from us here this evening in New Orleans. Thank you for joining us. It has been a privilege to host North America's 50 Best Restaurants 2026 on behalf of 50 Best. I'm Lauren Scott.